Gonna get stranded back for sure. His matches aren't gonna happen off stream. So can we get the bracket on here as well? Can you pull that up by any chance?
I don't know what it is. It's losers top. Losers semis? What? Is it losers semis?
Oh, I'm like cruising through this IPA. I'm really happy about this.
What is it? What match is it? That's all
typically when we do majors, we try to, at least for us commentators, we try to keep it like really professional. But the fun in this is like, I think of it like the Pro Bowl. We kind of like everyone allows themselves to kind of let loose and just have fun, you know. We're not not in shirts and ties, you know. You rock your Hawaiian shirt or whatever you want.
I got the SSB shirt right here.
Super cash, but just a really, really great time. So I hope it's as fun to watch, or nearly as fun to watch as we're having here, though. So Bark right off the bat with a little combo. Revan, if you haven't played him, has insane DI.
And reads.
Great, yeah. Revan's DI. So Pikachu's like to start off. Oh, that's going to be a stock. Pikachu's like to use a forward throw at 0% and then do a running up smash, and then follow up with a combo. Sometimes you can kill with 2 nairs and a bear or something. But Revan DIs, so the up smash is kind of guaranteed if you can get it on time, but Revan DIs the up smash so hard that it's really difficult to follow up with anything.
So you see Derek and who Derek just played in? Hero Pie. You would see him DIing out of the forward tilt or the grab, or having to revert to the forward tilt because of the DI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the DI out of the forward air is so important in any matchup versus Pikachu.
Yeah, DI has come a long way for this. Like the community is a lot better at DI.
Yes.
They have a lot stronger DI than they used to a couple years ago.
I'm a Falcon main, and I play almost solid Pikachu. So I know how much DI is truly needed.
Right. But, most of the time, a lot of players have strong DI, but it's very rare that someone has strong and smart DI. It's a combination that...
You don't know where to DI.
Yeah.
Very, very strong neutral game from both these players.
Bark is looking really good. I don't know that he's ever beaten Revan before. And right now, he's up a stock, and he had an edge guard situation anyway. Oh, Revan calls him out on that high recovery, but somehow it looked like Bark was really far away after Revan connected. Good up air. Bark is just going to be content to just keep pushing Revan further and further off the stage.
I think Revan could have actually grabbed there, too.
Bark is looking, I was playing Bark in LA on Wednesday, and man, he just feels like he's leveled up.
He has significantly in the past year. He used to lose to Dark Horse consistently in when I first started watching Baltimore stream, and now it's just crazy to see how far they've come.
Yeah,
Bark especially, Shears as well.
Shears as well for sure, but yeah, but Bark obviously people would. I don't know if there was an official thing who were saying most improved player, and he continues to improve. We saw him have a solid performance against Boom, and right now he is still up a stock against Revan.
Yeah, clean stock.
Revan improved very quickly too. Another player that kind of skyrocketed. And another edge guard situation for Bark, and he puts that nair out there. And I guess he was going to go for a down tilt. He was crouching, but he didn't even need it. Luckily for him, he secured the stock anyway.
To me, it's irritating sometimes how, with Mario, if you do the up B, you could actually hit the person through the stage without grabbing ledge, or the Kirby, as we just saw.
Right, if you connect and you don't survive.
It's kind of like, I was fingertips. That's fingertips.
Right. And Louis, I also think it's annoying when Falcon, when you see his legs come above the stage.
But he doesn't
grab it,
Yeah. Nice jump out of shield pressure there.
And Bark's kind of playing this pretty carefully here. Yeah, he wanted that nair again. He got that last time, but he didn't get it again. Revan did a good job of recovering. Ooh, and Revan, I think, he almost played that too safe. He gets a back throw there. He didn't follow up that down air with like a nair or something. I think he's on his last stock, and he's trying to be really careful, but...
I feel like Revan's kind of been underperforming tonight. Not to call him out or anything. He's a phenomenal player. But I feel like he hasn't been playing as well as I usually see him play.
Interesting. This is my first time I've been watching him play singles, but I know he's been pretty smashed out. You know, it's been a long couple of days for him.
Definitely.
Oh, and that's a very quick turnaround. Up tilt. Bark with
he barely got through that hitbox. I don't know how.
Very.
It's going to be tough for Revan to come back from this.
Yeah, had Tacos stayed in it, who knows where this tournament would be.
Yeah, you know, Tacos just probably smashed out as well. He's been playing a lot. And it's really unfortunate to see. I don't know what happened.
Really nice F tilt, and that one could seal it. Yeah, BarkSanchez, 2 stocks Revan, and that Revan does not look. Yeah, that's an upset for sure. Revan does not look happy about it either.
Because Bark is seeded 8th, I believe.
Yeah, Revan won the SFS on Wednesday in LA, and Bark I think came in 3rd. Soto was 2nd.
Revan, the sick green Kirby.
So Revan's gonna take some time to think. Revan's been doing a lot of Smash theory, and he really loves to theorize about the game. And let's see if he can incorporate some of the schools of thought that he has on what you're doing wrong and like sort of how to adapt.
Revan is a very adaptive player. I've heard somebody talking earlier. They said he's not adaptive. Everything he has is very programmed. But I feel like it's true in a sense that he has very good pre-programmed tech, but he adapts in a sense that he'll transition on how he uses his tech, on his dash dancing, on you know how he approaches and stuff, and use different tech in different situations.
Right, but one of the things that he admittedly, well, at least he had, and I don't know if I'd actually observed this. I wouldn't say that I had, but he said that he has trouble reading the player and sort of adapting to the player, and that's something I think Bark does very well, and that's something Revan wants to work on. Is knowing how to read the player, sort of the profile of what a player likes to do, their habits, and exploiting their bad habits and tendencies. So that's something I'm sure the best players can absolutely do that, and they can download people very quickly. But Revan sort of feels like he plays the matchup, I think. Sort of a dangerous forward air off the stage from Revan. That's a good recovery. And he does that turnaround. That back air kind of guards him a little better. Oh, and a great DI.
Beautiful DI.
Oh, and Bark puts that back air right where Revan's trying to go.
But Revan's still up a good amount of percentage here.
Yeah.
What's up, Rob Slap?
That DI almost saved him, but... Good up B escape, and Bark opts to go underneath the platform. Wow, I cannot believe that grab reached.
I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to Shears pop off.
Oh, yeah. Bark just with really good. Oh, yes.
The refill.
We just got a second
good,
beer.
dude.
This is the best. Soto. Oh, and Bark kills himself there. SD.
They already brought us a refill. This is service. This is service, JJ.
Is this best of 5 here still?
Yes, it is.
Oh, and Revan will take advantage of... No, he won't.
That was the sweetest of sweet spots right there, if I have ever seen it.
Yeah, and that's a smart edge hog from Bark. Revan still had a chance to be able to get that edge. An unnecessary up B will not necessarily cost him a stock, but he's going to have to... Yeah, and that'll do it. 108.
Shears just wants everybody to coach everybody.
Good up B escape. And Bark, what did he 2-stock Revan last game?
Yes, he did.
So
the green Kirby must be able to be a little heavier or something. How you doing, handles?
Revan with a little lead here, but I don't think he's necessarily had a total advantage in this match either, in this game rather. Bark did SD once.
Yes. I want to see the Revan combo to a cutter spike, but I don't see Revan do that in tourney as much as he does it in friendlies.
I haven't seen Bark with any like crazy DI, but I'm pretty sure that he has very smart DI.
Subtle DI.
Yeah. Ooh, and that back air is so close to Revan. Both of these players spacing so well right now that... And that's a good tech read. He lands the hit, waits for the tech. That back air ought to do it. He should have an edge guard here. Down smash and edge hog.
Revan, he's up, but he's looking flustered, and that's not how you want to look. You want to be calm, collected during the set.
Yeah, he's not up by a whole lot here.
Almost a full fresh stock, almost.
I think Bark used his double jump. No, he didn't. Okay, so.
You see Revan when he has stage control and he has a character off stage, kind of sit there on platform and just sit there and grab repeatedly, and that's almost like a vice that I feel like Revan has to kind of relieve some tension or something.
Maybe,
he
yeah.
Just sits there and just smashes the grab button.
Yeah, right.
And you could see his face, and right now he doesn't look like a happy camper. Maybe this is how he has to play, though. Maybe he has to be just pumped up. Kirby's a slow character. To make him move like Revan makes him move, it takes some concentration.
Wow, did you see that DI? I mean, he's being hit and sort of just teleporting into a new place before that knockback slide. And, oh man, and wow, that's it. Last stock. A quick turnaround. Bark is right in this. 6%.
Revan, he's maintaining his area of stage.
And Bark doesn't like overcommit. He puts the back air where Revan could go, but he definitely didn't commit to something that could potentially have been disastrous, a disastrous reversal for him. It was a really, really nice combo.
He put on just enough pressure to get some damage, but got out before Revan got the control.
Right, and and Revan maybe with an accidental taunt. But yeah, but he put up that last hitbox just in case Revan like really tried to come back with and be offensive. Oh, and that's... Ooh, and Revan's back quickly. He knew he didn't want to be down there. Good sweet spot. Bark with a slight percentage lead here. Ooh. And maybe an unnecessary up B.
Yeah, he missed space that.
But he sweet spot. Oh! That's trouble. Revan's going to have a chance to get back here, but...
Missed space that forward tilt, and it might cost him this.
Bark's going to have a chance as well. Oh, and that was really smart. It looked like he was trying to go high. Revan sort of started running off, and Bark sweet spotted. So we're back to neutral here. But Revan, that's what you were talking about. Oh,
is that it? That might have killed.
I think he knows the percentages, and it wouldn't have, or he would have done it. He knows the percentages. I know this for a fact.
Yeah, Revan, very, very percentage savvy player.
Yeah, he's very percent. And so is Bark. But Revan's at a point where if he touches Bark, could really be a stock. Oh, and he's running real low on jumps here. And that's going to be it. Oh, and Revan doesn't even wait for the end of the game.
Did you see Bark's face there?
No, I did not.
Dude, his face there. It was legendary.
Man, and they're saying, chat's kind of saying Revan not looking so crisp and maybe not playing like himself. He certainly doesn't look happy right now to be in this position. Down 2-0 to Bark. And Revan definitely good with the whole cast, but he does not have another character, in my opinion, from playing him a bunch this weekend. His Kirby's phenomenal. I don't think he has another character in the cast that could compete with Bark's Pika.
Not at this level.
No, he's got to stay. He's going to have to stay Kirby. And, other than Bark's Pika, there's no one I don't think who he could compete with Revan's Kirby with.
I don't think he meant to taunt there. Second time this set, so third time.
Yeah, I don't know if this...
Revan just needs to relax a little bit.
I think he's feeling... the tension is high and here, from tacos and maybe Revan now, some taunts. People are... It's kind of upset city.
I can't wait to see this $500 money match in the Salty Sweet. What about you, JJ?
Oh, baby.
The Fedora match.
Oh, baby.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight to watch that. But we'll have to see. We'll wait and see what happens. I'm feeling pretty confident that Mr. Daniels will be able to take it. He 2-0'd Smurf Pryor in set at Snosa.
Revan's kind of taunting on purpose here, I think, and he's really just like, he's not trying to enter Bark's space. He's trying to just like play very carefully, and I think the taunts are intentional. Revan is a mental player. We played this 4-person kind of game, like a racing game with Smash, where you have to play each character in the cast, and when you win a free-for-all, move on to the next one. And just from the way Revan played that, you know, I know he's the type of person who he wants to get in his opponent's head. And I think what he's trying to do is bait Bark into playing suboptimally. And I don't think it's going to work.
Edge guards. He's playing very patient. Revan is playing completely different.
You see the taunt again, so let's see if it gets in Bark's head. Watch Bark's face when nothing's really, I say nothing's happening, but when they're in neutral and they're far away enough that they're not going to land a hit. Let's see if it actually starts to affect him. I would be very surprised if Bark took the bait. I don't think he's the type of person to take the bait. Oh, and that is really, really nice. So optimal and simple, so non-flashy. He's obviously going to down tilt. He's crouching there, and then a nice. Oh, and yeah. So.
Hey,
no, they're not missed taunts.
Right,
he's.
Are you good on your beer? Are you good on your beer?
Yeah, I have a second one here.
Hey, we're still okay. I'm good. I'm still trying to finish this one. I got a money match. I don't want to get drunk yet. I'll accept that. Shear's definitely having a good time. These are Shear's beers, by the way. So.
Okay, nice. Some IPAs. Some
classy man there. Good taste.
So this match, I mean, it's hard to say. It's still early. There's still 4 stocks apiece.
There's 3 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of time has gone by. It's happening slow. But
this is going to be a timeout.
We're yet to see
I'm predicting a timeout.
Oh, and he goes for that dash grab. We're yet to see if what Revan's trying to do is really going to affect Bark. But right now he is very close to being up a stock. He's doing a lot of taunt. I mean, maybe using it too much, but maybe each one he thinks has some sort of effect. And I don't think Bark is going to get mad. I think Bark might be like, why? I wonder why. You know, I think Bark is thinking about it, but I don't think that Bark is going to have the emotional reaction.
Is he going to shield break him with jabs? He's going to. No, shield got too small. It looks like Revan's on crack right now.
Yeah, Revan is trying something very different. I wouldn't be surprised if this worked in Bark's favor.
Ooh,
you know, this game is still kind of early, but we're actually we're running low on time, and he makes it back. And I know Bark wouldn't be happy necessarily that happened, but yeah, and Bark doesn't change at all what he's doing, and that it keeps still working, and he does it again.
So we're more than halfway through our time here, and I feel like we're less than halfway through the amount of stocks.
Yeah,
I feel like
absolutely.
they picked up the pace a little bit.
I think the pace will pick up somewhat.
I feel like it already has, but they're still playing so defensively and neutrally.
And you see that
DI.
upward DI.
Holy
you know, Revan wasn't at 0%. Typically at 0%, you can do a lot. He tries a couple things. Bark is really smart. He tries that forward air. He tries that down tilt. He's like, I'm going to try a couple things, but I'm not going to put myself in grave danger. And he bounces out after that. But just as I started saying that, he overextended himself. So, and he's down a stock here with 2.5 minutes left. They're saying Revan set the world record for most taunts in tournaments. And I wonder, I feel like Shears' yelling might have more effect on the players than actually Revan's taunts.
So we got about 2 minutes left in 4 stocks.
Yeah, 2 each. The pace has picked up a lot since, and that one will get him hit.
I think Shears' pop-off is getting in Revan's head more than Revan's taunts are getting in Bark's head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shears is trying to convince Revan to do the most taunts in a single game, and he's getting hit and missing conversions, I feel like.
Is that what this stemmed from? It's not...
No, Shears didn't stem from that, but Shears started popping off about it, and now Revan is, I don't know if he's trying to prove a point or trying to lose this game or get in Bark's head or what he wants to do, but...
I find it strange. Oh, I don't know if I think Bark wanted to continue with his forward momentum and up air. Oh, and a crouch cancel from Revan. He's able to jump over Bark's edge guard.
Out of 3.
Oh, that was such a nice nair, and he lands on the very edge of the stage.
So I heard Shears' prediction of why Revan's taunting.
Shears should
that he knows the
down.
timing so well. He's trying to taunt and then catch Bark out of a move.
Ooh.
That was the closest I think I've ever seen a move come without connecting.
Yeah, I think of either.
We have 40 seconds left. 30 seconds. We're going to see a timeout here at ODS.
Yeah, we are.
Whoever takes this next stock will most likely win this.
And Revan basically may have just given him the match. This is so not like Revan. I mean, we've had so many players kind of... And Bark's gonna look to time him out for this W.
Yeah, even if he died now, he could probably wait on the Invince cloud throughout the rest of the game.
Wow. And Revan just
So that
walks away
was a
from it.
3-0 for Bark. Revan, nice upset.
Bark 3-0s Revan and really...
Holy shit.
Man,
Good shit, Bark. Good shit, Bark.
Yeah, the competitive energy is really strange right now.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like a quiet, collective.
I think, people aren't sure. Ooh, I'm going to reset the console. I'm going to use the restroom, and let's think about, that was really strange, right? Lime soda. I mean, I'm telling you, I've been to some strange sets, right? I remember shots fired when Stranded, went DK or something against Fire. When people give up or sort of get frustrated, I mean, it's not just them that sort of feels it. That energy and that hype from the crowd can be kind of sucked away instantly. And I mean, it ends up just kind of feeling strange and awkward.
Boom. What are you in?
But it's tense and it's emotional and it's visceral. It's real. So I think Revan is feeling some type of way right now, and for lack of a better expression. I mean, I hope some type of way. I think you guys know what it means. But obviously tacos. Revan. A lot of people in the community from time to time will feel some type of way. Will feel something that maybe doesn't feel good. But the point is to defrustrate people, right? Spongy. So, someone said I thought the point of ODS was to defrustrate people, and absolutely, and it is, and it's
it
fun.
It is a tourney at the same time.
But at the same time, it is a tourney, and people have expectations of themselves, and they worry about other people's expectations of them. From everybody involved, from the players to the commentators to the people making the overlays, and just in general, there's